Hey everybody, this is James Rattlesnake Defense. I have here a Chiappa Rhino. We're going to talk about this. I've owned it for a while. I have some thoughts I want to share, and stay tuned. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. We did a video on this many moons ago. The title of the video was actually whether or not this is stupid, because I wasn't really sure at the time. It's a Chiappa. It's kind of a gimmick gun. They're pretty expensive. Wasn't sure what to think. I've had it for a while. I've got hundreds and hundreds of rounds to it, so I'm here to share you my long-term thoughts if this is something you're thinking about purchasing. So, bluntly, this is the most fun revolver I own. You know, as a Colt Anaconda or a 686, a nicer gun, I mean, probably. But this is the most fun revolver that I have to shoot. And it's the barrel position. It's the recoil. It's such unique recoil that every person who thought this was a stupid gun, I've lent it to them. They shoot it, and they're impressed. Even if you don't like it, even if you don't like wheel guns and you could do without the gold, fine. I just wanted something flashy. But this thing is absolutely so much fun to shoot. And even with full 357s, the recoil is so lessened compared to a standard revolver that it's hard to explain to people who haven't fired one, which is, like I said, this is my favorite thing to bring when you bring your guns out to have new people shooting or something like that. I always bring this. It's just way too much fun not to. Now, the thing is, it turns out it's actually fairly accurate. Which we'll put it on paper here in a second so I can prove it. I did break the front sight fiber optic off. But the main thing is, if you fire this fast, and again, these are full 357s, that's insane. The fact that it just comes right back into your hand, levels out. You know, you could fire 6 shots and it stays level. All the force comes straight back on your hand, and it's perfectly fine. And it's so unique that I have to give it its due credit, okay? You don't like the company, you don't like the brand, this isn't your kind of aesthetic, you think it's a space gun, something like that. I understand all of those arguments. It's definitely not typical, but it is the most unique shooting revolver I have. And you have your accessory rail, so if you want to put something cool there, you could put a red dot on it. I had a red dot on this for a little while. The only real drawback is the fact that it doesn't have a standard hammer. You pull it back. Let's get in here. So what you do is you pull it back and it comes forward, and then you fire. And it has a indicator right here that pops up to let you know that it's cocked. And it feels more like a striker fired pistol than a revolver. The double action is exactly what you'd expect, but it's a strange pull. It takes a little bit of force. You pull it back and let go, and then it's hanging out there. But everything else is standard revolver 357 stuff. So I got some paper out here. Let's put it on paper. All right, out here, quite a few yards away, I have a target. Oh, right there. Let's see if we can shoot good today, or it's one of those non-shooting days. Everybody has them. Let me not shoot. Yeah, it's 6. All right, come with me. I am not a revolver shot. I am not good at shooting revolvers. Definitely not my thing. This hole was already here to prove a sight in for a 223. So you got 2 touching here, 2 touching here. Well, and 2 touching here. So I got 2 touching, 2 touching, 2 touching. These were my fault. I'm pretty sure I know I pulled the first one, but I don't know. Like I said, it's not exactly right on top of the target. We were right here at my tripod, so that far away. I feel like it shoots pretty good. I'm not a revolver shooter. It's not my thing. I never was good at shooting a revolver. I shoot a semi-auto pistol, so much better. So somebody who was actually really good with one of these could probably do a lot better. But let me grab some rounds. So it's 357. It's got plenty of horsepower. But if a bear or something was coming after you, and like I said, I can't emphasize this enough. The most unique thing to this is the fast firing. It's a pretty decent revolver. It's fairly accurate. But the thing is this. And again, these are full 158 357s. That's awesome. No muzzle flip. It's not coming up. Nothing else. You know, if this is something you think you want to invest in, it's not as dumb. It's not as gimmicky as I thought it was. So all due credit to them. This is a very unique pistol. It's got a very unique look. I mean, I'm not going to go on and on about it. You know, if you don't like gold, that's fine. Get it in black or green or white, or they make all kinds. The controls are where they should be. Everything functions well. And to their credit, this gold finish is actually held up pretty well. Like I said, I've used this and I've shot a lot. You can see the scorching around the cylinders, but the gold actually holds up pretty good. It's a pretty good finish for gold, of course. So I mean, I guess that's the main thing here. If this is something you think you're in the market for, don't be afraid of it. I've been super impressed with it. It's a lot of fun to shoot. It's a lot of fun for everybody to shoot. I guess that's something too. It's where the recoil is lighter, you know, it's easier for anybody. And it's still full power 357, so you still got your horsepower. So I'm not going to go on and on. The downside is it's expensive. They're pretty pricey. It is kind of a space look, you know, spacey look and feel. That's about it for downsides. Maybe get some extra fiber optic. I already ordered some for it, but you know, just a thing. My thoughts. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.